strange kind people.
One of the videos that we have on our site
up ahead was Pandora.
Is this video. It's called the Avatar Remix, and really what it does is it takes about 15 or 17 different movies that it illustrates that all of these movies, that they're basically telling the same story, and that is of this white savior who goes to this distant land and who saves usually people of color from their own demise or from some sort of tragedy that's befallen them. One of the things that this type of video can be effective for teaching is this notion of the racialized other. Whites are associated with civilization, and
I love Africa.
The people of color are often associated with primitivism.
Because it kind of lines up these narratives back to back, it illustrates for students how pervasive this narrative is, and that this narrative gets told over and over again, and that it's not isolated to sort of one moment or one movie, but that we're really bombarded by these messages. And that's useful because sometimes it's hard to teach students how culture teaches us things, because culture can sometimes seem invisible or hidden, and it shows that this is a storyline that we hear repeatedly.
When we first started to get into teaching, one of the things that we realized right away was that we really didn't have an effective way of getting videos for classes. Basically what we decided was there needed to be a website.
And so the website was started by myself, Lester, and our colleague Paul Dean. And we would get together and we would all talk about teaching. We would talk about our students, we would talk about our classes, we would talk about what worked well in class, what didn't work well. And what we came to realize was that there's something more there. You know, we can really think about videos very purposefully, and we can use different types of videos to tie to different sort of learning goals or learning outcomes.
The centerpiece of the site is a video warehouse. And we have a page that simply houses videos, and beside those videos is a paragraph written about how this particular scene from a movie could possibly be used to teach social theory or social concepts. You know, how do I talk about George Herbert Mead, this social theorist, or how do I talk about Karl Marx? And so that's one of the reasons why we needed the site.
Well, something that is very compelling about it is that students recognize the material that we're using. So whether we're pulling something out of popular culture, or maybe it's a celebrity, or maybe it's an episode from Seinfeld, when you integrate that into the classroom, students will kind of immediately sit up a little straighter, their ears perk up a little bit. They recognize it. It's something that they can immediately relate to, and it's entertainment. And so the way that we can sort of make teaching fun for them is very exciting. And we really always wanted this to be a website that many instructors and educators would contribute to. So we have a page for how to submit a video, what makes a good submission post. And we kind of always imagine then that people would then in the comment threads of the videos talk about how they use the video. And while that's happened a little bit, where those conversations and where that teaching community has really been cultivated has been on our social media pages, our Twitter, our Pinterest, and our Facebook pages. A lot of people are talking about the videos or talking about other content that we publish, and we've really sort of created this community where people are talking about issues related to social theory and sociology in a really interesting and fun way.